Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, okay. I see a screen.
Okay. Okay, the page name is test.com.php. Okay, so I have a PHP file. Okay. So what we will do, same thing. First, create a connection. At the last, close the connection. In between, we will do the insertion. Simply put this insert code and okay. Now we will get a post data from the other page. So first we will put a here is method is post. Now for getting post data, what we use dollar underscore post. Okay, we use dollar underscore post. This is our variable which give us that. So first what we have a name which we will store in the name variable. Then we have a email. Then we have a password. Okay. Now we will put a hash, do the hashing also. So we will create a password hash, password hash, and pass like this. And name also will pass like this, and we will pass like this. Okay. So we are passing all three things, and we will put a message as user inserted successfully. We will close the connection and or okay. So we can do this thing on the same page also. Put it as required. Okay. This one is on the page. Okay. So now when I put like something like I put like John John at the rate gmail.com. Password is 123456 and register. I'm getting a message. User inserted successfully. We'll remove that connection message because it is not required. Okay. User inserted successfully. And if I go in the database, I can see that John is inserted here. Okay. So this is our simple registration page. Now I will create a login page also. Not required. Okay. So this is a simple registration page where all three fields are required. Then we will create a login page. So login.php and HTML5. Okay. So let's copy the code. User. Okay. Okay. It is created. So name is not required in login. So we'll get another page as dashboard.php. This is a user dashboard, and we will, okay. So we can redirect the user to the user dashboard. Okay. So first we will do the login.php. So let's take the code. We'll go here. We will check here. Only the email and password exist. This is login form. Select star from users. Where so first of all, we'll take this email and using the email, we will get the row of the users where the email exists, and we'll limit one using limit one. We will get a single row. Okay. 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 Now what next? Now we got a row which has email ID and password. Now we need to verify if the password exists or not. So for that, what we need to do? Section. Okay, there is. I will go here. Okay, so there is one function password underscore verify. Okay, so last time we created password underscore hash. We called the password underscore hash. Now we have a password underscore verify function. So in that we need to pass the here two things. Okay, so we need to pass two things. First is our plain text password, which we will go get from this query. So what this query will give us? This query will give us a data. So uh, this will give us a data dollar row. Hmm. Okay, so first we have a okay, we will create into a result dollar. For this function fetch so, and in there what we call, so what it will give? It will give a row of which has, what is the row have? This row have a ID, name, email, and a password. Okay. Now we got a row. From the row we can get the password arrow. So see here how we get. We get like this, not arrow. We get like this. So we will create this like this. So I will print it here also. We go password. Okay. Then we have a hash. Okay. Okay. Hash password. Okay. So hash password. Where is the hash password? So what is the second is the hash password which we are getting from the database, and first is our password which we are getting from the form. So we will match the our password with the hash password. Okay, we'll print it like this. So we will match our password with the hash password. Okay. Now if it is verified, what it will give? It will give a true. If it is giving true, we can put password verified. Otherwise, incorrect password. Okay. So this is our simple login page. So I will explain it to you. So suppose our, so what is our email? John at the rate gmail.com, and password is 123456. Okay, that is when you have an error message. Check the gmail.com 123456 and enter. Okay. Now what I am getting? Hash password and password verified. This is my hash password and password is verified. Okay, fine. So my password is working fine. Now suppose I am writing a wrong password, gmail.com, and password I am writing like 123 only. So see, I am getting incorrect password message. So now in this case, password is not matched. So when I am matching a password, what it means? It means user is successfully verified and I can log in the user. Okay. Okay. So first I will check the num rows. Result if num rows equal to 1, then only go here in this condition. Otherwise, num rows is equal to 0 means our email is incorrect. So it will print a message, correct email or password. It will print this message, incorrect email or password. Okay. So now let's put a wrong email at the rate .com and put any wrong password also. Okay. Incorrect email or password we are getting. Now put a correct email, gmail.com, and put an incorrect password. That time we are getting incorrect password message. But for security purpose, the message should same for the user end user. Otherwise, user will understand that the email is wrong or password is wrong. So he can do a try different kind of username password for hacking our login page. So we should put a same message in both cases. But for your purpose, I have done it. So I will give a message, login successfully, and if it is verified, what we will create? We will create a session. Okay. So we will create a session, and using the session, we will store the user data into that session, and we can check the user is, and then we can pass the we can redirect the user to the dashboard. So for so in this slide, I have explained about the sessions. So for that, I will open. Do you know about PHP session?
What?
Do you know PHP sessions?
No,
Have you ever worked with PHP sessions?
no, no, I haven't.
Okay. So first I will tell you the theory of the PHP session. That what is the session in PHP? A session is started with the session underscore start function. Okay. Session variables are set with the PHP global variable dollar underscore session. So we create a suppose a page demo underscore session one dot PHP. So first we will start the session using session underscore start. Then we will set it like this. Suppose underscore session fave color is green. Fave animal is cat. This is our session variables created. The session underscore start function must be the very first thing in your document before any HTML text. Okay. Get PHP session variable values. Next, we create another page called demo session PHP 2.php. From this page, we will access the session function we set on the first page. Okay. Now, note that session variables are not passed into each new page. Instead, they are retrieved from the session we open at the beginning of each page. Okay. And also notice that all session variables values are stored in the global session $score session variable. So we can retrieve it like this $score session or variable, then variable ka name, then variable name. Another way to show all the session variable values for a user session is to run the following code. We can run $_ session and print up. It will print all the session data. We can modify a session value also. $_ session fab_val. We can change the fab_val value. Destroy PHP session. For destroying, we can write session underscore unset. It will remove all session variables. Then destroy the session. For that, session underscore destroy. These two functions we will call. So this is simple way of using session. So as the user is logged in successfully, we will first of all create a user data into a session. So what we will call? First we call the session underscore start function. This is first step. Next step, creates $_ session variable and put the name of the user. So put the name of the user. So we will get the name of the user from $row name. Then email and ID also. Now we have this data. Now we can redirect the user to the dashboard page. Okay. So PHP redirect to another page. What we call? We call this function header location. For redirecting, we call this function. This function name is header, and what we pass it location colon, and then URL of the page. So you can see that it is passed like this URL. So what is our URL? So our see, I will explain you. So see here. So see, it is going to this website, your website.com user.php. So like this, suppose I want to pass it into a dashboard page. What I will pass? I will pass it. I will pass first. I will pass http:// local host. Then slash. Our folder name is nur. Then page name is dashboard.php. Okay. Dashboard.php. Now user will come here in the dashboard page. So here first we will session start. Session will start. We will call session start function. We will check if our session exists or not. $_ session. If our email exists or not in the session. If it's set. For that, what we call is set function. Is set function. See, if you go here in the register page, you can see we have used is set function. Is set function is used for checking a variable exists or not. So use is set function and checking if the email is exist in the session or not. So that means the user is or login successfully. So we will print a message. Suppose welcome. Welcome. After welcome, we put welcome. Welcome. Then name of the user. Okay, this is our message we put. Else, what we do? Else again redirection. Again redirection. Redirect to where? To login page. To login page. Otherwise, redirect to login page. Okay. If the session does not exist. Okay. And in dashboard we can create a button also. So so first we are so we can create a form and we can do the logout of the user. So let's create a form. Um, so okay, this is a form for logout. And it will redirect to this page. It will go into this same page, logout page. And here what we will check, name is, if is set, what is set, dollars for post, logout. If it is logout is set, so what we'll do, we will delete all the session data. So for that, what we need to do, so in the PPT I have explained here. So we'll call first this function, remove all session variables and destroy all session variables. So we'll call these two functions. First, session underscore unset, and for destroying session, session underscore destroy. These two functions we call, and our session will be destroyed. Next, what we do, okay, once again, okay. After destroying session, what we'll do, we will redirect to the user to where? We will redirect the user to login page. Okay. So user can log in again. So like this we can do it. Okay. So currently user is on the login page. Okay, in the login page also we will check if the user is login or not. If user is already login, then we can uh, put, we can redirect to the user or to the dashboard page. So first we will use the session score, session start. Okay, session start. So starting our session. Now check if this email already exists. Just redirect the user automatically to the dashboard page. So we call it, we call as drag the user directly to the dashboard page. Okay. So currently the user is not login. So user will do login. john@gmail.com. Password is 123 456. Okay. Now user is on dashboard page. Welcome, John. And we have a logout button. Okay. And, now, if I go on the login page, user redirect to the dashboard page. Okay. Or
Okay.
I will put some everything in a div. Put a margin. 20 pixel. Okay. And we'll put logout on the top. Okay, logout. Welcome, John. Okay. Now, if I log out, if I log out, okay, is it not working? So what should work? Okay, it is type submit. It should be type submit, not button. It should be type submit. If I click log out, I click in log out. Name, we will create a hidden variable. Type as hidden. We will log out user claims file. Now let's go. Okay. So now the logout will work fine. So if I click logout, I need to put a session started the pop. Actually, the session was not destroying. The reason is that I was putting session start at the like this at this position. So session start without calling session start function, I cannot destroy a session. So now the session will destroy. If I log out, session destroy successfully. Okay. Now when it is going here. If I put a name logout here also, it should work. Okay, if I click logout, okay, it is working fine. Okay. So that means like this we can do destroy session. Now again going dashboard, it is not working. So now same thing we will do in the register page also, because if the user is login, he should not go to the register page. So there also I'm uh, 1 second. So I will copy this one, and the register page also I will do this. Once the user is logged in, he will not able to go to the register page. So don't at gmail.com 3456. Now if I open the login page, it will redirect to register page, the dashboard page. If I will open the register page, again it is redirect to dashboard page. If I will log out, it will go into the login page. Okay. Okay. Now it is log out. Now if I open the dashboard page, it will redirect to the login page. Okay. So like this, our login register functionality will work. Uh, okay. And okay, that's it. So I will give you this code. I think for 2 hours also done. Uh, we can pass a message also if the user is not login. We can put a message also. So we can put a in the header. We can put like after question mark we will put uh, login not login, and I can check in the here if I will check if dollar underscore get login not login I am getting. I will put just print a message login to